Hello and welcome to the Grande Prairie International Street Performers Festival. I'm your host, Amanda Panda from the Hula Hoop Circus from right here in Grande Prairie, Alberta. This year we're doing it a little bit differently. We're doing it digitally. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We have lots of fun acts coming up, but I'd like to warm you up with a little spinning plate trick here. Test the wind. Feels good. Okay. The magic word. Say it with me now. Bippity, boppity, booyah. Here we go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Bippity, boppity, booyah. A little hop. Maybe a little pass behind the back. The old palm balance. And can't forget the under the leg trick. Now that you're warmed up, I'd like to introduce you to ATB's president and CEO, Curtis Stange.
Hi, I'm Curtis Stange, President and CEO of ATB Financial. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the 2020 Grande Prairie International Street Performers Festival. We're proud to be the lead sponsor for the 20th anniversary of an annual event that brings our families, friends, and neighbors together to share laughter, inspire joy, and create memories. I'd like to congratulate everyone involved, from organizers and volunteers to performers and fans, on reaching this incredible milestone. Over the past 2 decades, this festival has become a summer tradition for everyone in Grande Prairie, and we all look forward to the energy and excitement it generates. We know that things are very different this year, so we're especially thrilled to be part of something that brings us together, even when we can't be together. Although the performances may be virtual, the celebration and sense of community are just as magical as ever. We hope you enjoy this year's festival and that you and your family embrace everything it has to offer, right from the comfort of your own home. Now, as the saying goes, and on behalf of ATB Financial, on with the show.
The 20-year title sponsor for our festival is ATB. ATB Financial is excited to give one at-home participant an unforgettable festival experience. Enter to win the ATB Street Fest at Home contest for your chance to win a $1,000 at-home festival deluxe package, go to atb.com/streetfest. Get all the details on the Grande Prairie International Street Performers Festival Facebook page.
Hey GP, it's Gord Bamford here. Just want to congratulate you guys on 20 years of the Grande Prairie International Street Performers Festival. And we have some big news on July 24th. We will be heading up your way for our drive-in concert brought to you by ATB Financial. And they've been just going off awesome. So thought Grande Prairie would be a great stop. All support in support of Canadian Mental Health Association Grand Station on July 24th at Evergreen Park. Tickets at gordbamford.com. So you just bring your family, you come on in your car, you roll your windows down, you put your sunroof open, and you have a great time. It's surround sound performance, and it's just like a concert. So can't wait to get to GP. We'll see you guys up there. Get your tickets at gordbamford.com. We'll see you soon.
I'd now like to introduce an international dancing sensation. You might have seen him do one of these, maybe one of these, most definitely one of these. Put your hands together for Spandy Andy.
It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Now there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Do the peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Now where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Now there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Now peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Do the peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Now break it down and breathe. Break it down and breathe. Now break it down and breathe. Now break it down and breathe. Now where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Now there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Do the peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Do the peanut butter.
What? Oh, is this Grande Prairie Street Performers Festival? Hi, I'm Spandy Andy. 1 second. That's better. Hello, welcome to Grande Prairie Street Fest. I'm Spandy Andy. It's time to celebrate. I know we're online right now, but that doesn't mean we can't dance. So whoever's watching this, wherever you are, get ready to move. Make some space. Put on your spandex, 'cause it's time to dance. Sorry, what is going on? I'm gonna have to dig deep here. Deep into my heart. connected to the beat? It comes from the heart. If you got a heartbeat, you got a rhythm. Woo! And the squirrels go wild. We all have the power inside of us. You just have to believe. Join me and express yourself as we try to get the whole world to dance together. That's my dream. I try to make it come true every day, and the only thing I can do is dance myself. And maybe inspire some others to dance with me. And the bears go. Thank you guys. Thank you for dancing with me. You know what? I think I can do better than that.
Peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly.
That's better. I'll see you at the grocery store.
Wow, how does he have so much energy? Next up, I'd like to introduce the Grande Prairie Mayor, Bill Given.
Thank you for 20 amazing years. Thank you to the visionary founders of the Street Performers Festival. Thank you to all the volunteers over the years and years. Thank you to the sponsors. And most of all, thank you to Downtown Grande Prairie for being such a great venue for this amazing festival that has created so many lasting memories for a generation of Grande Prairie residents. Happy 20th anniversary, Street Performers Festival.
Thank you, Bill Given, and great job with the character drawings, Simon Glassman. Let's give him a round of applause. I'd next like to introduce Grande Prairie MLA Tracy Allard.
Hi, this is Tracy Allard, your MLA for Grande Prairie. It's an absolute pleasure to welcome you to the 20th anniversary of the International Street Performers Festival in Grande Prairie. I'm so delighted to see that the festival continues, even though we're in a time of COVID and the world is a little different than we're used to. I wanted to take this opportunity to congratulate the organizers and to thank them for all their hard work, also to the performers and the volunteers, and to you, the people who've joined to watch. I hope that you have a truly enjoyable experience, and I hope that this is one way for you to connect with one another, even though it's virtually, through this time. Thank you again to the street performers and to the organizers. I wish I could be there with you in person, perhaps next year. In the interim, congratulations on your 20th anniversary and have a wonderful time at the festival.
Next up, we have Jardu the Magician, who was one of Grande Prairie's very first street performers at the very first festival back in 2001. Now, I don't do much magic, but I do something a little dangerous. I'm going to do a little knife balancing for you all. That's about as much magic as I get. Whew. So let's put our hands together for Jardu the Magician.
Greetings, I am Jardu and I am on my way to the 20th anniversary of the Grande Prairie Street Performer Festival. I am coming to you today from Byron Bay, Australia. And do not worry, I will be there on time for the 20th anniversary of the Street Performer Festival. I cannot believe that it is 20 years since I received my invitation to come to the very first Street Performer Festival. I was so excited. I called my agent right back and said, yes, I want to go to Grande Prairie. I want to walk the beautiful streets, taste the food, see with my very own eye the Eiffel Tower. He laughed at me and said, "You fool, you are not going to Grande Prairie, France. You are going to Grande Prairie, Canada." He said the Grande Prairie is not exactly cultured, that the buildings, they are coming out of the flat pack, and the food is something they are calling burger. He was warning me that they were hard-working people. Do not expect to make any money in your hat, let alone get a crowd or a laugh. I was to be a pioneer for the other performers. If I was lucky, I would get to see a moose and not freeze my little Indian turban off in a cold snap. And that was 20 years ago. My name is Andrew Elliott, and against all advice, I did get on that bus from Edmonton to Grande Prairie, and I'm so glad that I did. When we arrived, we were met by Wayne and the team that not only welcomed us with warm smiles and wonderful hospitality, but assured us that everything was set for a fantastic weekend. And it was. It was clear from the beginning, we had the support of the public, we did great shows, we made new friends, and we even made a little bit of money in the hat. By this time, I'd been street performing for about 15 years. I travelled from Sydney Harbour to the Greek islands, from Sweden to Auckland, from the streets of Delhi to the mountains of Italy, and pretty much every stop in between. I was happy to put in the time and energy to help get street performing festivals off the ground, but I was even happier to see them take root, get a following, get the support of the community, and ultimately establish a nesting spot, performers just like myself as we migrated around the world. Many other festivals, both large and small, did not survive the test of time. The truth is that it becomes harder to find places to street perform, and many performers today rely on festivals and cities like Grande Prairie in order to survive. Over the years, I've been lucky enough to return to Grande Prairie a number of times, and I've always been impressed with the can-do attitude of the team. They've managed to pull the festival through sweltering heat, high winds, and even a rainstorm that lasted all weekend. I'd like to express my thanks and gratitude to the festival organisation, the volunteers, the public of Grande Prairie for all their hard work, dedication and commitment over the last 20 years. Well done. May there be many more festivals down the road. I hope to be back. See you next time. Namaste, Shukriya.
I'd now like to introduce Chris Workington, Member of Parliament for Grande Prairie Mackenzie. He's been supporting our festival since he was first elected in 2006.
This year marks the 20th anniversary of the Grande Prairie Street Performers Festival. This festival has grown over the past 2 decades and has become an event that is anticipated by people of all ages each summer. For 2 decades, our community has been drawn together by the talented artists and performers who have entertained us all. This has become a vibrant summer tradition for all in the Peace Country. It's an opportunity to come together, eat some great food, while enjoying world-class entertainment. On behalf of our community, I want to thank the festival committee, volunteers, and sponsors who give of their time and resources so generously to make this event a success each year. Well, this year will be different while we enjoy the festivities virtually. I know that the Grande Prairie Street Performers Festival will continue to be enjoyed by Peace Country family and friends for years to come.
Coming up, we have Cirque No Problem, all the way from Israel. This dynamic duo does clowning, circus, and all sorts of fun. Before we get to that, I'll show you some of my juggling. Here's a little bit of me juggling. Whoa, right to the chin even. Okay. Elbow. Other elbow. Ta-da! Here we go. Cirque No Problem.
Hello, dear ladies and gentlemen of Grande Prairie.
Grand what?
Grande Prairie.
Prairie?
Grande Prairie.
Grand Prairie.
We are Noah and Uri Weiss, Cirque No Problem, and we are thrilled to take part of your 25th festival anniversary.
Very good, thrilled. Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, this summer was supposed to be also our 25th summer tour, but because the situation of the corona, we are stuck in the Middle East where it's hot. So let's get down to it and do this little beauty. Grande Prairie, we played at your festival a few years ago, and it's wonderful to be back. Noah, are you ready?
Ready?
Yes.
Grande Prairie.
Cirque No Problem. Amazing. And now I'd like to introduce the Minister of Canadian Heritage and Multiculturalism, Stephen Guilbeault.
Hello everyone, bonjour tout le monde. I just want to take a quick moment to congratulate everyone involved in the Grande Prairie Street Performers Festival on the 20th anniversary of this outstanding event. Though I'm sure that this is not the way you imagine you would be celebrating, I have to say that I'm thrilled to see how you've used your resourcefulness and enthusiasm to put together this amazing virtual program. At Canadian Heritage, we're so pleased to support Northern Alberta's largest family festival through the Canada Arts Presentation Fund and to help ease some of the challenges brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic with increased funding. We are proud to do our small part to help keep Canada's streets full with art, imagination, and creativity. But it is you, the organizers, the performers, the volunteers, who deserve all the credit. Plus que jamais, Grande Prairie rayonne tant par ses arts et sa culture que par sa tradition d'excellence. So here's to you and to the 20 years of laughter, fun, and lifelong memories. May there be many more to come. I hope you all enjoy this unique virtual edition of the Grande Prairie Street Performers Festival. Amusez-vous bien.
Thank you guys for watching this segment of the Grande Prairie Street Performers Festival. There's more shows to come. These are all going to be airing from July 20th to 22nd, so you can catch all the shows, all the different artists. And I would love to end this segment with a hoop dance. Thanks for watching. Again, I'm Amanda Panda from the Hula Hoop Circus, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next time.
Thank you.